Don't worry, we're gonna archive it, record it. I am stupid. Yeah. Get to this, then we'll be done with the mansion part 1, and then we're gonna go to the residence area, which is probably one of my favorite areas in this game. Residence area is one of my favorites. That one's easy. That one's fast too. And then after that part, we'll call it quits.
Quitsy.
Actually, you know what? We'll just call it quits at the residence area. And look, these guys are gone. Graveyard. I like this. I love this.
And that was easy.
Yeah, you don't have to. And look what's over here. What's it here? Shotgun ammo. Love it. And we're gonna get rid of these masks over here. Wait, how fast do you skate? Let me see how fast you skate when you. Oh my god, it's stupid fast.
Oh shit.
Right here. See no evil. Ew, what's that? Put this. Right here. Look at this. Big C, smell no evil. All that combined. Oh, what is this? So gothic. I love it.
Scared.
I'm scared. And then this one is smell no evil. What the fuck? There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, more shotgun ammo. Hell yeah.
It's a crazy.
Feels like, no, I need to get out of here. Crimson Head. That's what they look like. Fuck you, dude. Get up. Fuck up. I love how he gets up.
You can tell that's like some of the how do you call it? Freaking design elements for the marionettes in Devil May Cry.
Yes, yes.
You realize that?
Yes, yes, yes.
They borrowed some stuff from each other.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I'm glad you mentioned that, Kenny, because that's something that I've been kind of finding out recently. You know the feel like this and Resident Evil, and the original Resident Evil 2 and 3, 1, 2, and 3, Code Veronica. You know, they have a certain feel, right? With atmosphere, gameplay, storyline. They have a certain feel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what did you notice about Resident Evil 4 when you jumped into that? But I noticed it right away. But it still had the funny corniness, like, because Capcom's always made their storylines with Resident Evil, especially Devil May Cry. It's corny, but it's supposed to be like Devil May Cry is supposed to be like over the top action and awesome, you know, shit like that, and that's cool. Resident Evil didn't start off like that, but it did have that corny atmosphere, you know?
Yeah.
Especially the first one, the fucking B-movie-esque lines and shit, you know? I love that. And that's just the charm of it. But overall, it's like horror mixed with that corny line, but that good horror. So, what did you notice about Resident Evil 4?
Leon's character?
Yes. And what do you think is the reason on how he became such a badass?
We're feeding you these things, little baby birds.
So what like exactly like what do you think, like, why did he become a badass?
Because he survived everything.
True, right?
Because like who would take a rookie cop to become like the president's
like right hand
man? You know, basically, agent. You need to go save my daughter.
Yeah, and Leon's total badass, and it was like hand-to-hand combat, pro hand-to-hand combat, you know, fucking weapons expert, you know, speed reloader, you know, he's about as fast as Jerry Mutulik. See Jerry Mutulik do that revolver, like, what, 12 shots in like, what, 2 seconds? Yeah, that's Leon. If y'all don't know what that is, guys, look it up, Jerry Mutulik revolver speed reload or something, and oh my god, it is a sexy video of him just... Like, I'm not saying Jerry Mutulik is sexy, but his skills are sexy.
He indeed said he's sexy.
Yeah, what? It's retcon. Okay, so we're gonna get this baby here. The assault shotgun, aka the Benelli. that baby. And we are gonna take the shortcut to the thing here. Okay. Actually, I'll tell you. Oh, we're gonna go through here again. Okay, but let me double check if everything. I think we got everything that we need. Oh shit, there was one thing in there I didn't get. That's fine. I can get all that stuff later. We're good for the most part. Ah, fuck it. I think you only go through it 3 times. So this is my 2nd time. We're just gonna save a little time and go through here because we gotta get to this area. And we're gonna go to the residence area. So, anyways, what I was talking about earlier about like, yeah, and actually, here's a funny thing. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Shit. This. Got the shotgun. I'm gonna fuck up these dogs here. These zombie dogs, not real dogs. Anyways, I'll talk about a little bit after I kill these dogs about like the character shift change of Leon, which is still cool and awesome, but at the same time, oh, so sexy. Man, we are swimming in shotgun ammo.
Shiny.
Shiny. And there's another shiny here too. Show you. Actually, we're not. This. Okay, we're almost a residence area. I'm sorry. This is a bit of an add-on, and from the original, right here. Oh, I forgot the wind crest. I'll get it over here. This is actually pretty cool. It's one of my favorite. This is probably one of my favorite, most spookiest, like traditional haunted house spookiness of Resident Evil areas ever. I love it.
This feels like RE4.
A little bit. Yes, the castle trail and stuff. I think it's in Romania. There's an actual castle town, old castle town that was heavily inspired by Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, look it up. It's awesome. It's just like it. Anyways, so with the not only was there a character change, but let me go back to what I was talking about Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. So in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, you finish it, you get an epilogue with let me see this real quick. This guy. Warcry Revenge, and what's this one? Red Revenge, blue Destruction. So remember that, Kenny. If you finish the game once, you get Jill's little epilogue. It's like a little picture of her, and it has like a little like text of like what she's doing like after the game.
Yeah.
Well, if you finish it like 8 times or something, you get Chris's epilogue. Like you finish again, you get Chris's. You finish again, you get like Claire's. You finish again, you get Ada's, Leon.
Yeah.
Well, Leon's was the one that said like he's being interrogated by some FBI agent, and they said we're gonna put you through further training. It says something like that,
Yeah.
and then that's the build up to 4.
That's the connection.
Because yeah, exactly. I love that. So oops, I forgot. Red, what was it? Red Destruction? No, Blue Destruction. Red Revenge.
Wait.
Okay, so
Blue Destruction.
So blue needs to go north, red needs to go south, it looks like. Yeah, red needs to go south. Okay. Ah, fuck. Okay, red needs to go south. Blue north, red south. Got it. Oh, he's already facing south, never mind. Okay. So, and so you were thinking like, okay, he got more training. Leon's a total badass. Here he is in Resident Evil 4. But another thing, it's not just his character change. Did you feel a whole tonal change with it?
Plain tonal.
So, hold on, let me get this real quick. Bam. Okay. There's a whole tonal shift with Resident Evil 4 for it being like over the top actiony.
Oh, yeah.
Leon saying funny one-liners, you know. And
It became more of an action game.
Yes, we do get a bit of that in Resident Evil 3. Jill says we'll get to it later. She says the funniest, like, awesome one-liner. I love it. It's the corniest thing ever. But again, it's more like you said. Oh fuck. I did face in north, did I? Blue. Okay, and it was this. Destruction. Didn't work. Okay. Destruction, blue destruction, red revenge. We got that. Hold on. Ugh, gotta think about this thing. Okay. North. Yeah, blue destruction. Red is revenge. Oh, west. I'm a dumbass. Okay.
Because you said
I thought it was north. Okay, so this is west. Boom. There we go. Now it's open. Okay. Anyways, so yes, you know, like it was that horror element, that like feeling of isolation atmosphere in the original Resident Evils, and then they went to that whole tone change of like you know, Leon's a fucking badass, all these monsters more, and there was a bit of horror elements which I love, but there's only been like 2 parts in the entire fucking game that I was like scared. I was like, oh god. Like right here is a little nerve-wracking because you cannot run too close to these crows. I'm just gonna walk, because they'll attack you.
the fucking the first time you get with the chainsaw dude.
Yes, that was pretty fun.
Pretty freaky.
Yeah, pretty freaky.
Regenerators.
Regenerators big time. Oh, when you return to the castle town and it's pitch black dark and you have to fight those fucking dogs. Oh,
Her chains.
here, lady go. Love this part. This is one of the freakiest parts that was add-on from the original. You're gonna see in a little bit here.
La Llorona.
Basically. Oh, what is this? Love this. Oh, give me more of this atmosphere, Resident Evil, and I can't get through here. Here we go. Oh. Hello, Jill. Anyways, so yeah, and that and the labyrinth where those dogs were chasing a labyrinth, and every time you turn around was like one behind you. That freaked me out a little bit. But again, like 4 and maybe the dude with the blind dude with the claws, maybe that. So I'll say like 4 or 5 times, like Resident Evil 4 like creeped me out.
I just realized RE4 was a lot longer than that.
Oh, it's a lot longer. It's a long ass game. The thing is, that tonal change turned me off a little bit because, and you probably think, oh, it's a breath of fresh air, but look where that led us to. Fucking 5. 5 was I enjoyed it, but it was like didn't feel like Resident Evil much. And
5 and 6 were good games for what they were, an action game. They were not for survival.
Good Resident Evil games. What you're saying?
All they were was lore fillers. No, I mean they did their job in trying to
keep up with the lore.
Keep up or close loopholes. You know, try to. I don't know what's the. I guess story build.
Yeah, like they're trying to build a lore story.
Of course, you got to take into the count that they were like money grubbing. Oh, everybody likes action. Let's do action.
Yeah, and believe it or not, I think it's still like Resident Evil 5 and 6 are still like some of the best-selling games compared to the originals, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, so of course there's a reason why they went for that. Yeah, but at the same time, I was looking at a video. They you know, developers haven't said anything about this, but they were saying that guess what came out after around the time Remake came out, the Resident Evil movie, called W.S. Anderson's bullshit shit, and some people like to watch it for guilty pleasure. It was hard for me to watch the which is considered the better one of the series. It was hard for me to watch that movie because I
haven't seen I think I've seen parts of Resident Evil.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna shut up because I love the scene. Okay, Kenny, look at this. This creeped me out when I first played this. Oh fuck. That's fine. Take it. Love that. Lisa Trevor. She's a bit of your nemesis, Mr. X, in this one. Yeah, she can follow you. In some locations, she'll just, and towards the end, like she's like, oh my god, like I can't kill her either. Yeah, and how did I survive that? Yeah, I did fine. Okay, I got what I need. I got the wind crest. I'll hit myself. Like, did I just go back? Like, Yeah, and you're right. There's you know, they want to do it for more money sake. You know, oh, everybody looks action. You know, and again, like people are gonna, oh shit. Wait for it. I love it that he just pops up there. Love that. That zombie. You can avoid
It's
him now.
almost camouflage too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love this. This is one of my favorite areas in this whole game, and this is kind of like I said, the add-on to from the original. It was a small section like this, but there was no Lisa. That's Lisa Trevor, by the way, the architect's daughter. They did horrible experiments.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, and this whole graveyard scene. You got to be careful because these crows can fuck you up. And we're gonna go over here. Let's skate. Can I skate? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a little fun puzzle. We're gonna get an awesome weapon here. Oh. The sun and the moon and stars. You know what those stand for, Kenny? Seen in a lot of stuff. Interesting.
Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Pokemon Sun and Moon. Except there was no stars. Anyways, if you look it up, biblical scriptures of it, and just in general, like not just biblical, but in a lot of things, it kind of represents passing of life. I don't know if that was intentional, but that is what the sun and moon and the stars kind of represents. The cycle continuing, the passing, rebirth, and the end of life. Kind of a thing. Very interesting. I don't know if that was intentional, but I just think it's kind of cool. They had this little puzzle in here with the sun and the moon and stars. But anywho, back to the Resident Evil movies. So basically, when I didn't know this, because when I heard that the original Resident movies were out in theaters, I wanted to see it so bad because I thought it was gonna be like horror.
Yeah, man, that's all I wanted. I wanted a good fucking
like a George Romero. Which did you know he was originally going to direct the movie, the very first Resident Evil movie? They called him and he got his receptionist or something to play the original game all the way through while he wrote a script. He was writing the script that she was playing it, had a rough draft of the script, sent it to Capcom, and Shinji Mikami, they were like, "No, man, this fucking sucks," and he never got to do the movie.
Jesus Christ.
Pisses. I love the guys that did Resident Evil, but they fucking dropped the ball right there. I am sorry because that's some bullshit. I would have loved a George Romero Resident Evil movie. In fact, he did direct a commercial for them. The original Resident Evil 2 commercial where it shows Leon, the guy dressed as Leon and Claire, and they're running around and they remade it for the remake. But the original one, it's like the same thing, and they're running around Raccoon City and there's zombies everywhere and stuff. That is directed by George Romero himself. Kind of fun little trivia there for you. So I just think that's so cool. So he did work for Capcom, you know, a gig for them. But he could have done a whole fucking movie, which would have been awesome. That commercial made me think right there. If he had the budget, man, he could have made a sexy ass Resident Evil movie.
Yep.
And they got Paul W.S. Anderson to do that. Oh, look at this sexy thing.
Lame.
Modified Colt Python. I will take. Anyways, so that made me mad when I found that out. And the reason, and you saw his movie. I'm pretty. You haven't seen it yet, but well, you saw clips last week of the fourth or fifth movie, whatever the fuck it is. You told me, you were like, dude, this is stupid. Yeah. Okay. Kane's going to the bathroom, but he'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna keep playing. Keep going. All right, there we go. I will go on without you. So let's do this. Get rid of this. I'll continue to talk about the Resident Evil movies and shit in a little bit. Because it ties in with why there was a tonal shift of the Resident Evil series into 4 and stuff. Let's get this. I think we're good. Hold on. Okay, I got the crest, everything here. Let's see what we got. I think we're good. I think we're good. I kept that because I didn't want to. I'm gonna have to go through here. Here is where it gets a little dicey. Dogs and
this is Brad. If
Oh,
you can hear me,
Brad.
just give me a sign. Anything.
Jill to Brad, can you hear me? Shit, it's broken.
that. pistol. He's dead. What am I doing? All right, that's good. And I wasted a round like an idiot. Why can't I combine? Hey, Kenny. Just took out 3. I was figured, hey, I'm drowning in fucking shotgun. Sniz? What? What? Drowning in sniz? Is that what you just said?
If y'all don't get that, go watch movies.
Oh my god, you're ridiculous. Anyway, so actually let me use this. Combine with this and we're good. Anyway, so I killed those guys. So like I was saying earlier about Resident Evil movies with Paul W. Sanderson, and fucking Capcom dropped the ball on George Romero's version because I would have loved to see that. Basically what happened, oh god, it's reflecting the screen here too. Yeah, you can see a little bit of purple from my end. Anyway, so Paul W. Anderson made a movie, and it's not at all. I mean, there's zombies, but it doesn't feel scary. There's some stupid cheap jump scares that are not great. I'll just say this: like, if you really want to go watch the movie, watch the movie. I didn't enjoy it. It's not a guilty pleasure. I've only watched it once, and that's it. And I'll never watch it again. But when I was a kid, and you remember when that movie came out, I was dying to go see it. I wanted to go see it. And then my uncle would just straight up tell me, like, no. He even told my mom, like, do not let him go see it. Do not. And my mom was like, well, why not? And my uncle's like, no, because it'll be a waste of your money. He literally told my mom that. And so because of that, my mom never took me. And you're probably thinking, oh, that's kind of fucked up. Like, what? And then
but for good reason.
But it was for good reason. He didn't even watch it. He just read the reviews, saw the trailer. He's like, man, fuck this. Because it was nothing. It's not Resident Evil. Some stupid ass bullshit action garbage. And even if you like the movie, fine. Good for you. More power to you. But damn it, that was some bullshit. Yeah, I think there's some more dogs in here.
There's no Resident Evil cats, huh?
Right? I want some Resident Evil zombie cats.
Fuck you up.
It will fuck you up.
Like, you needed that first aid spray? Not today. Wipes it off the shelf.
Oh shit! I messed up. Ah, crows! This is what they do to you. You gotta run zigzag. See? And we're good. Crows. Anyways, yeah, so exactly. Resident Evil zombie cats would be awesome. So basically, long story short, I never got to see the end. I never got to see the movie, even when it was when it was available for rented, like when you could rent it. It was available, Blockbuster shit. Back in Blockbuster days, Kenny, you remember that?
Oh yeah.
And I never rented it because I was like, oh, I guess I'll just never see it, and maybe I'll catch it on TV one of these days. Never did until 2000. I want to say 2015. In college, my last semester, my roommate says, "Hey guys, let's watch this." And he had it on DVD, and I saw it, and I was just bitching throughout the entire movie. He's like, "Man, shut up," he liked the movie. He enjoyed it, and he likes Resident Evil 2, but he's not like, oh yeah, clearly the games are a lot better. But I'm like, no, I can't. I'm that guy. I can't accept, because it's that shitty. Story sucks. It's bullshit action. It's the furthest away from Resident Evil you can get.
It is, and
that's why it doesn't make sense. Now, if it was a goofy action movie, fine. But the fact that it has the name Resident Evil in it, makes you want to vomit. We are doing really great with ammo and everything here, and I am very happy about this. So I'm gonna keep that. Let me. And the cool thing is, like, that carries so much fucking rounds. Like, all I gotta do is just this, like I do in Resident Evil 2 Remake. Just do that and throw the rest away in here.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, love it. And we're gonna save it. We're gonna keep going for a little bit, and then we're gonna end it later. First, but I'll tell you what I will. Here's a Resident Evil tip for you. If it's a safe area and there's a lot of items, pick up all the items, throw in the item bin. Then once you got that, then save. It's annoying to do this over and over. So, let me move this first. do all the chores before I save. So anyways, so like I said, I didn't see that Resident Evil movie till like 2015 with my roommates. And we had a fun time just like making fun of the movie because he was making fun of the movie too. But I was just bitching about it. Be like, what the fuck is that dumb shit? You know, like, did she literally have to jump off that wall to kick that Doberman in the face? What the fuck is that? You know?
Right.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
So stupid. It's not even cool. It's just like, okay, you're really trying hard right now. Like and that's what my uncle says. He's like, no, that's not Resident Evil. You don't do a fucking badass kick.
Not Matrix, man.
It's not exactly. And that's all I need. Good. You even see it clip into the wall. That's funny. Anyways, gotta get that. And so I could see why my uncle's like, nah, man, you're not gonna see that. And told my mom, do not take him to go see that, because I was a kid when it came out. We were like 11 when it came out, 2002. And again, I didn't know this. I thought the movie kind of flopped because, you know, like some people talk about it, but I didn't hear anything about like people rushing to the theater to go see it. That made like millions of dollars.
Yeah, it did.
Including
Really good
the
revenue.
sequel that was like where Jill Valentine comes out in it. And the actress they got, she's a babe, and she makes a great Jill. They use her look from Resident Evil 3. And again, like a shitty, whoever wrote it, that's not Jill Valentine, but the actress did a great job with the shit she got, you know, as in the shit script she got. And yeah, and it's just cheap, exactly. The thing is those two made some money. So when the producers and the original directors were making Resident Evil 4, they had that in mind. And so there's two things that did the tonal shift of Resident Evil 4 from the traditional survival horror, creepy, scary atmosphere of isolation that I absolutely love. Basically, while they were making Resident Evil 4, 3, they were trying, they're trying to maybe say, let's give players a breath of fresh air, and there's nothing wrong with that. But here was the problem. They were trying to make a very super hardcore action-y type of Resident Evil, but it wasn't really working. What did that become? Devil May Cry. That actually became Devil May Cry.
Yep.
Hence why you just saw
They
the
split.
animation. You see the
Yeah, they split.
Yeah, it was
they
the same
split.
guys. It's the same. They're the same producers. They worked on it. So they said, no, let's scrap this because this is not Resident Evil per se. So, but they still had in the mind of like, we kind of want to go more actiony with this series. Okay, now they looked at the movies and how much money they made, and they're like thinking, okay, people pay good money and want action, and we're, and at the same time, we've been thinking about going to an action vibe, and that those movies are nothing but stupid ass action. We're gonna go with that corny ass action thing, and that hence how Resident Evil 4 was born, with a mixture of all this. Oh, I love this.
Get it.
Ah, fuck.
How did you miss?
I'm poisoned like an asshole. I better. What the fuck?
There you go. Took you long.
I know. I didn't like that. I'm gonna have to restart that. I'm gonna restart that because I didn't like that. I'll just restart it. Fuck it. I'm gonna restart it.
This is why we save.
This is why we exactly. This is why we. I'm gonna restart that because I didn't like the way that went at all.
Blooper reel.
Blooper reel. That's okay. It's live. Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Fuck it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. So, yeah, and
I am allowed to cuss on this, right?
oh, of course.
Just kidding.
Okay, and I should.
I would have laughed if it just said poison like a glitch.
Oh, just said poison. Like I just reload poison. Like, God damn it. That was so funny. Okay, so am I on auto? I should be on auto because she didn't turn around fast enough for that. But I love it. I love this. I love this camera angle. Arachnophobes, beware. Love this. There we go. That's how you do it. That's how you're supposed to do it. I forgot the fucking lighter, but we'll get it after we clear this room of all the items. So yeah, that's why you saw that weird tonal shift with Resident Evil 4, and I will say this. I did love Resident Evil 4.
Oh, I loved it.
Played the shit out of it. I mean, it pioneered that mechanic.
That has to be my favorite game. It has to be my favorite.
And that's fine. Almost every Resident Evil fan will say that.
Has to.
Has to. Okay. and I just told you, I kind of revealed why that wasn't my favorite. I just remember I just told you right now, like my top favorite. Just told you my top favorite, and of the top 2, maybe 4, I'll explain it a little bit. Resident Evil 4 is not on there yet. There we go. That's what it is. Anyways, so while I absolutely love 4, it's not my ultimate favorite because, I mean, I didn't play it. Oh, more shotgun ammo. Look at that sexy thing. I played it. I didn't play it, but I watched my uncle play it. Summer of 1996, literally that same month it came out. And when he showed it to me, that's that funny. The first reveal, that zombie you saw in the beginning, that was in the original one too. It looked awesome back in the day. Looked amazing. Still brings back that nostalgia back for me. And when I saw that at 5 years old, I remember he was gonna show my Uncle Pepe. You've met both of them. He's like, hey, look, check out this cool game. It's like a cool survival horror, horror game. And he went to go see it, and he was watching my uncle play it too in his room, and I was there, and he looks at me and he goes, are you sure you want to see it? Like, it's a scary video game. And I'm like, yeah, I want to see it. And so we go, okay. So then that scene popped up. First of all, that opening cinematic of the live action was corny, but it was a little spooky for me. But I was fine, whatever. And one thing I forgot to point out, a little bit sidetracked. In the opening scene, like, it's just like they introduce the characters in the corny action flick, like Chris, and then Wesker and Jill, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you notice, Chris pulls out a cigarette, lights it up. He lights it up, and they took that away in the director's cut for smoking and kids.
Yeah.
But he lights up a lighter and like he's a smoker. In the original one, Chris is a smoker.
Yeah.
They had to change that. Yeah, they changed it in the remake. He's not a smoker. In this new lore canon, he's not a smoker.
Yeah, he's a health
and the reason why he has that lighter, if you play in the original, do you see why I have to carry his lighter with me everywhere? Yeah. Okay, now you see my quick item here. This is my passive.
He has
a lighter because he's a smoker in the original. So in this one they had to change it. He just has a lighter because. Funny little tidbit right there I want to mention. But okay, so when I saw that first zombie scene as a kid, 5 years old, watching that scared the shit out of me. I was just glued to the screen, but at the same time I fell in love with it. You're probably thinking, what the fuck? I just liked horror as a kid. I just like being spooked. I like being
strayed from horror all my life.
Yeah.
Personally. I'm not gonna get into it,
but
because people are gonna just poke and make fun. But supernatural shit's real. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Oh yeah, there's some. Yeah.
Oh no, I got turned off. I remember I was at home. My mom was washing dishes, and the first scary thing I ever introduced, I think Child's Play.
That's my sister's most. Yeah, she's afraid of that. Yeah. Chucky 1, Child's Play 1.
Yeah, where I don't know if it was 1 or 2, where the semi truck just disseminates a guy, just destroys him.
I'm not sure which one it is. I haven't seen it in a while.
But that got me. That got me.
Yeah.
Ever been afraid of dolls?
That's yeah. Like my sister too. She's terrified of dolls. I've never been afraid of dolls. I was afraid of zombies. I got over that pretty quickly. Oh, look at that booty here.
Oh.
Jill's jealous
Capcom
because
still?
Huh?
Capcom still?
Yeah, this is Capcom.
Oh, Capcom.
Oh, Capcom. Look at that. Jill's a little jelly. Well, she's not jealous. She's like, I know my ass is better than that. Hey man, it is. Anyways, we got that. We're gonna use this later.